Please begin.
Hi, Benedictine.
Hello.
Good morning. So today we are going to do a coaching session. So I'm going to use questioning to help you explore an issue and to figure out, increase your awareness and to figure
Coaches
out
and clients, please do not whisper.
the best way forward for you. And I'm going to be focusing on asking questions instead of giving you advice. Is there an issue that you have in mind, something that you want to bring up to discuss?
Yeah. Actually, I was thinking that it would be a good time for me to start planning how to keep up my momentum with the coaching.
Okay,
going forward.
momentum for coaching. Okay.
Yeah.
So in particular for the session for the next 20 minutes, we have, if we were successful in kind of exploring the issue, what would success look like by the end of this session?
I think we would have some action plan for me.
Action plan.
Yeah,
Okay.
for my next step.
Okay, action plan. Okay. When you think about your goal, if there's strong momentum and there's an action plan of taking you where you want to be, what does your destination look like eventually for coaching?
Well, I've been going back and forth about this
Yeah.
in the past, but I know it's not a full-time job that I'm looking for.
Yeah.
But still now I feel more curiosity
Yeah.
around doing some coaching on a very regular basis,
Yeah.
even here in Hong Kong, which
Yeah.
I didn't think
Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
initially.
Yeah. Yeah.
So right now I feel quite motivated really to have a plan to do it, to have some part-time coaching on a regular basis.
Okay. So in terms of activity, you are defining as part-time coaching, and one change in terms of how you think about it is not just abroad, like Norway, it's also locally in Hong Kong.
Yeah.
How, assuming a year from now, we have reached your destination, and you are calling me and say, hey Andrew, this is what I have achieved now a year after this coaching class. What would you say to me? Try to say it in present tense.
Yeah.
What would you say to me?
I would say, you know how I set out to do some part-time coaching on a regular basis in Hong Kong?
Yeah.
Well, it turns out that I achieved that.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
have 3 clients
Okay.
I see every week,
Yeah.
every other week.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
I'm so curious and I like what I.
Okay. How would you feel?
I would feel, I think I would feel energized.
Okay. You
Yeah.
feel energy. What else?
I would feel like it's meaningful.
Okay, it's meaningful. What drives you to this destination? What is the purpose behind getting there?
Yeah, I think it's because now I'm more aware of my why
Okay.
around the coaching
Okay.
and how it's sort of also linked together with what I do when I'm writing. So it's like it's a more natural part of me, my identity now than
Okay.
it
Okay.
was.
Okay.
So that made me more also motivated to
Okay.
think that I really want to do it.
Okay. So you're saying that it ties to your why and your identity
Yeah.
closely.
Yeah.
What is that why and what is that identity?
Well, why? I'm phrasing it as a little bit. I've juggled with it this week. So, but it has to do with raising awareness of authentic self in others as well as in me.
Yeah.
So my writing has always been about
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
About me being able to live
Yeah.
close to my authentic self. So that is what I would also like to inspire in others.
Yeah. 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 So
them to help them explore Yeah.
So you have discovered the commonalities between writing and coaching, which is
Yeah.
kind of discovering your authentic self and also helping others
Yeah.
discover their authentic self.
Mhm.
That's good. That's good. So we were talking about the destination a year from now. When you think about kind of where you're at compared to that destination, 1 to 10 is the scale, 10 being you have arrived at that destination already. Where do you think you are at right now?
Well, right now I don't have a plan
Yeah.
at all.
Okay.
Because I just focus on the coursework,
Okay.
and I haven't really thought much.
Okay.
Well, I have some plans for returning to Hong Kong.
Yep.
Some maybe workshops, things I'll do. But I had this discussion with a few friends yesterday, and
Yeah.
about, because I even haven't done any research on how to get a work permit, for example,
Yeah.
for me, because
Yeah.
I'm not an
Yeah.
independent class.
Yep.
So I would say I'm on a 2.
On a 2.
Yeah.
Okay. On a 2 because you have some ideas, you have done some exploration, but you have not actually put a plan together yet at this point.
Yeah.
Okay. And you mentioned that so far you have been focusing on the skills portion of coaching as opposed to kind of putting the action plan together. Okay. When you let me switch gears a little bit because I know that kind of coming up to what the action plan is important for you. What are some components of the action plan? So, assuming you are here, the destination a year from now is there. To get from here to there, what are some components if you were to kind of have some categories for that action plan?
That would be one category would be bureaucracy, I think, just to look into what I need to do before I start doing some work here.
Okay.
That would be one thing. And then how to reach out to potential clients
Yeah.
would be one thing.
Yeah.
And then the worst part is the social media.
The
stuff.
social media. Okay. So these are the 3.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me go one by one and then we can see what else is missing. First of all, you mentioned bureaucracy. Is there another word instead of bureaucracy?
Yeah, that would be like work permits.
Work permit.
Yeah.
Work permit. So,
Just making sure that it's what the steps I need to take.
okay. So this is steps to facilitate you to reach your purpose and to reach this destination. How much work do you think it will entail in terms of exploring this?
I have no
this
idea.
area? Okay.
Well, my friends said it was easy.
Yep.
So, but I still need to do some research to
Okay.
figure out what needs to.
Okay. Is there? Besides research, are there any other steps you could take to
Well, I'm
learn more about it?
I'm sure I just have to start the application process when I get back to you. I don't want to do it now before I leave because I don't have time. When I return in the fall, that would be a thing for me to just do.
Yep. At this point, how would you think about or go about doing the research? What resources are available for you right now?
I think maybe just some online page.
Okay, so online is one resource.
Yeah.
Is there any other resource?
Maybe reaching out to friends.
Okay.
This is in a similar situation as
Yep.
well. Just
Yep.
hearing
Yep.
what she's done.
Okay. Are there specific people that have popped in mind already?
Yeah. The friend I was with yesterday, she just, because we were in another conversation, so she just said it's easy.
Okay.
So I'll just ask her what she
Yep.
thinks.
Yep.
Yeah.
And maybe your friend already has the path, so you don't have to go through
Yeah.
kind of
Could be.
the online research, so it
Could
will
be.
save you time.
Yeah.
Okay, so the logistics of kind of getting the work happen is one area. The second area you mentioned is getting clients. How would it look like?
Well, I have this opportunity actually next week because I'm doing a small yoga workshop.
Yeah.
So I thought, I could reach out to the people there to see if they wanted to have like a free session with me. So that's the first. And then also I planned a workshop in the fall with my friend
Okay.
Carrie.
Yeah.
So we might do the same thing
Yep.
there. So
Yep.
I think those two are the things that really come to
Yeah,
mind.
yeah, yeah. So doing the workshops is one area that you think could be kind of generating prospects or
Yeah.
leads.
And also I have a third option. My friend from the conversation yesterday, she mentioned she has a friend who is a coach
Yeah.
and that she would introduce me to her.
Yeah.
So when I return in the fall, I think I'll pick up on that offer as
Okay.
well.
How would that help you?
I think that would help me just to get started, to meet some people. And,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Just see where it takes me.
Okay. If anything is possible, what are some other resources or some other means that you can explore in terms of developing prospects or reaching out to people?
I think also there is potential in Norway over
Yeah.
the summer. I have 2 workshops there as well.
Yeah.
So that's also a way to reach clients that I could meet potentially online
Yeah.
when I return.
So far, you have focused on workshops as a means of getting clients. Besides workshops, what other areas you think are possible, or what other channels or avenues do you think are possible?
Yeah, there is a group of Dr. Warren. I think he asked us to join. I haven't done that yet, so that's also something I need to do. And I thought I'd do it before next
Yeah.
week's
Yeah.
session.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And then also my friend Carrie, she offered to put my name on her website as well.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's a third
Okay.
option.
Okay.
And I also do have a homepage in Norway, but that's a Norwegian homepage. So I'll put my coaching bits in on this website as well.
Okay.
Because it's not there at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So doing workshops, joining groups, putting information or means for people to reach out to you on the website. Anything else?
Yeah, the last option is the friend of my friend who's a coach, because she runs like as I understood it, a coaching business
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
So just see if there's just have a chat with her and see
Yeah.
if there's any opportunities for me there.
Okay. How assuming that you have reached out to this coach, is that he or she? She. Okay. Assuming that you have reached out to her, how besides kind of her connecting you to prospective clients, are there any other ways she can help you or guide you in terms of your journey
I'm
to
sure.
develop yourself as a coach?
Yeah, I'm sure. Because she has experience in green in the field, so
Yeah.
I would ask her a lot of questions.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Just how it works, how she gets clients.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So reaching out to existing coaches or people who have done it in
Yeah.
the past could also be a way to show you what is the best path. Okay.
Yeah.
The last area you mentioned is social media.
Yeah.
Tell me about social media. How does that fit to your friend?
Well, I really hate marketing and marketing through social media as well. I don't. I've never felt comfortable doing it, and I see, it's a part of it. So I really had to step up and learn some skills and just frame my thinking in a different way. I think.
Let me talk about maybe talk about the statement that you made first and see how are you feeling about it. You said that you hate marketing. What is it about marketing that you hate?
I hate the part well, what I've done in Norway for the workshops that I do there is I post it on Facebook, right?
Yeah.
And I don't know, it just makes me feel silly. I don't quite know why.
Okay.
I think it's a feeling of sort of I'm not begging or it's not. Yep.
Okay. So when the
I don't quite know.
the feeling comes when you post or before you post.
Just having it there, makes me feel self-conscious. I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
It makes you feel silly.
Yeah.
What is it? How? What about it that you feel is silly?
I just don't like the idea of putting myself out there in that way.
Are you afraid of something happening if you put yourself out?
No. Well, I think it's about also self-doubt, I'm sure.
Okay.
Yeah, it makes me feel self-conscious. Yeah.
Okay. Step back at a moment where you have put out the post. What are the doubts or what are the thoughts that were in your head?
I think it has to do with this is a new sort of thing in my life, right? Because I don't feel uncomfortable sharing things that is related to my writing.
Yeah.
Yeah. For example, if I have a new book out
Yeah.
or something, I will post it.
Okay.
It's not something I love to do, but I don't have that same feeling now.
Okay, so let me just clarify. So when you have published a few books before, and you have posted on social media about those books, did this feeling of kind of feeling silly or feeling unsure, did that happen when you posted about your book also?
No.
Okay.
Because that is, I suppose, closer to my identity.
Okay.
Yeah, and also something. Yeah, I feel proud about. I feel a degree of certainty, I suppose, accomplishment.
Okay.
So it's okay. And
Okay.
also, I'm not selling, sort of. I mean,
Okay.
I put it out there, of course. I'd like people to read my book, but
Okay.
it's not like
Okay.
asking people to
Okay.
buy my
Okay.
product. in that way.
I'm hearing a few things. There's the pride. There's the identity. You feel like the writer identity in you is very strong. I'm hearing that you don't feel like you're selling when you talk about your book. At the same time, someone could say that, oh, you're talking about the book because you want me to buy the book. What makes you focus on something other than selling when you are doing that post?
Just like the feeling that I share some good news.
So you're sharing.
Yeah,
You're sharing.
yeah. I'm just sharing my good news.
Your good news. What else are you sharing?
yeah, something I'm sharing something that I can really that I feel I can stand sort of stand tall.
You feel
Sharing.
proud.
Yeah.
You stand for.
Yeah.
Back to your purpose. So you were saying that both writing and being a coach help you express your authentic self and also help others discover their authentic self. So when you are posting about coaching, you are doing that as well. If you think about your purpose as a coach, helping people discover their authentic self, would the perspective of posting on social media change at all?
I think I need to kind of reframe my thinking around it. Yeah, that if for me to enjoy doing anything online linked to the coaching, it would have to be with that same feeling of being proud of it.
How would it change if you see social media or marketing as a means to get there?
I think it would be less the selling focus than sharing the enthusiasm.
Yeah. You mentioned good news before, so
Yeah.
you're sharing the good news.
Yeah.
Starting to wrap up, so we have talked about a few components of the action plan. I'm sure if we have more time, we'll cover a few more steps. First of all, how do you feel like right now in terms of confidence of having your action plan from the scale of 1 to 10? How do you feel right now?
Yeah, well, at least now I have some clarity around my next steps, and also I think really I need to do some more thinking as well around my identity as a coach, and but also I can sort of like see the shape of it. That, I know that coming back to Hong Kong, and also I'll do some work during the summer, so that I can feel a bit of confidence, I would say, that returning, this is something I'll do.
Two more minutes.
Okay. If you were to pick one area or one action that is the most important, next step, what would that be?
My next step would definitely be to try to just have something for my workshop people to I mean, a means of contact for them, to how to reach me. So that will be the first step, as it is happening this next week.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the first thing, and also joining the group.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. Thank you. Thank you for your time. Hope I have helped you with more clarity
Yeah. Thank you.
on the next steps.
You have. Thank you.
Thank you.